When my grandmother passed away last year, she left behind a handful of odd belongings in her will. There was a locked wooden chest with no key, a bundle of dried herbs, a Bible with every mention of mirror blacked out, and an antique mirror framed in what looked like blackened brass. That last one? That mirror? She left it to me, with a note, written in her shaky cursive. To my dear Eli. Please take care of this mirror. Never let it face the moonlight. Not even a sliver. Love always, Nana. I remember laughing when I read it. Not mockingly, just amused. Nana always had a flair for the dramatic. She was a sweet woman, kind, deeply religious, and a little superstitious. She believed in omens and spirits and things that go bump in the night. That's just who she was. I took the mirror home and put it up in my guest room, the one I barely ever used. I figured it was a weird piece, but kind of beautiful in an eerie way. I even joked to a friend that I'd check it during the next full moon just to see if anything witchy happened. Well, last night was a full moon. And I forgot. I hadn't been sleeping well. Something about the air felt heavy, like there was a storm coming, but the sky was clear. I got up around 1:30 a.m. to grab water and noticed a faint glow coming from the guest room. I thought maybe I'd left a lamp on. When I opened the door, my breath hitched. The mirror was glowing. Not bright, not like a flashlight or anything, but soft, like it was drinking the moonlight and holding it inside. The moonbeam had snuck through a crack in the curtains and landed perfectly across the glass. I stood there for a second, staring. Then I moved to close the curtains. That's when I saw something. Not my reflection. Something behind me. I turned fast, nobody was there. But in the mirror, it was still standing. A silhouette. Tall, thin, hunched at the shoulders. The moonlight in the mirror rippled slightly, like water, and the shape took a step closer. I slammed the curtains shut, hard in my throat. The glow faded instantly, and the mirror went dark. Just my reflection. Just me. I told myself it was a trick of the light. Sleep deprivation. Maybe Nana's spooky stories got into my head. I didn't sleep that night. I kept hearing small noises, scraping, soft tapping. I tried to ignore it. This morning, I decided to move the mirror. Screw it, I thought. I'll toss a blanket over it and take it to the attic. But when I went back to the room, there was something new. A single handprint on the glass. Long fingers. Too long. The kind you'd expect from a spider, not a person. It was faint and foggy, like someone had pressed their palm against the mirror from the inside. From the inside. I called my mom. Asked her if she knew anything about the mirror. She went quiet. I thought she got rid of it, she finally said. What do you mean? She told me once the years ago that the mirror came from her mother. Said it was cursed, or connected to something. I thought she was just being her usual spooky self, but she never let it near a window. Ever. I asked her if anything ever happened with it. Don't keep it, she said. Please, Eli. Just destroy it. So I tried. I really did. I carried it out to the backyard, laid it down flat, and smashed it with a sledgehammer. The glass cracked, but it didn't shatter. Not like glass should. The cracks ran like veins through the surface, but they didn't break apart. And as I stood over it, I saw my reflection again, only it wasn't moving. It was smiling. I wasn't. It raised a hand, mine stayed still. Then it mouthed a word. Soon. I dragged the mirror back into the garage, wrapped it in 3 layers of blankets, taped them shut, and stuffed it under a tarp. But tonight, I heard something. Something inside the garage. Scraping again. Only louder. Like nails on the back of the mirror. Part 3, Descent begins. I tried recording it with my phone, but the audio just picks up static. Not even wind, just blank, bone-dry nothing. But I know I'm not imagining it. This evening, when I opened the garage door, the tarp was pushed back. The blanket was loose. The mirror was uncovered, still cracked, but glowing faintly. No moonlight. Just glowing. There was something written on the glass this time. In a kind of inky, black sludge. I see you. I ran. I locked every door, every window. I tried calling a local antique appraiser, thinking maybe I could pass it off, sell it, get rid of it. But when I described it, he said, "Wait, is that the Wells mirror?" Apparently, that's what it was called. Belonged to some obscure occultist in the 1800s. Rumored to be a veil, a thin barrier between this world and something else. A reflective surface that, when exposed to natural light under the right conditions, could act as a doorway. He told me 2 things. Don't let it reflect the moon. Don't break the glass. Too late. Part 4, The Breaking Point. Last night, I had a dream, or maybe it wasn't. I was in the guest room. The mirror stood upright, unbroken. But instead of reflecting me, it showed a dark forest. Something was moving through it, slowly, deliberately. The same silhouette. Long arms. No face. I tried to run, but I was frozen. The thing reached out and touched the inside of the mirror. I woke up screaming. My phone screen had a new photo. I didn't take it. It was of me, sleeping. In the guest room. The mirror behind me. And the silhouette. Standing over me. I left the house. Went to a hotel. I'm still here, actually. But the mirror came with me. Not literally. But I can feel it. Every reflective surface, elevator doors, the bathroom faucet, the black screen of my laptop, they flicker. Sometimes I see things. Sometimes it's just a shape in the corner, too fast to catch. Sometimes it's my reflection, but not doing what I'm doing. I covered the TV, turned off all mirrors. But still, the dream came back. This time, I wasn't in the woods. I was inside the mirror. And it was out here. It is out here. Ending, grim realization. I think breaking the glass didn't destroy the barrier. It weakened it. It's not just the moonlight anymore. It's me. I'm the gate now. And I don't know how much longer I have before whatever's been watching me finally steps through for good. If you find a mirror, black frame, brass edges, small crack in the bottom left corner, don't look into it. Don't let it see you. Better yet, don't take anything from a dead woman who warns you about the moonlight. Because once it sees you, you're already his.